mentioned leaders, right? If there's a business leader leading a team, how can a leader of an organization, maybe who is culturally old, if you will, right?
Yes.
How can a leader of an organization better tap the emotional, better tap the getting it, what it takes to lead an organization to a new future?
I think that every human being sets out when they get on their bicycle or the subway or a car, wherever they're going to work, with an objective to come home at 6 o'clock and have what I call the 6 o'clock conversation. And that is, guess what I did today? We all want to create something amazing. So I think the first thing that any leader wants to do, in fact, I was with a wonderful friend of mine. He's just joined Smythson, a wonderful small brand here that he's going to revitalize. And it was creating for them a real ambition. What are we going to create that didn't exist before? That 5 years, and it has to be impossible. It has to sound, the moment you say, we are going to, and I love using the words, we will. I mean, we did it with Rudy Giuliani. We will create a safe city to live the life of your ambitions. And it has to be such that as soon as you hear it, you go, are you smoking funny cigarettes? How on earth are we doing it? That's execution. That's how you're going to do it. But the problem, I think, is igniting people to get excited about a new future. You can't calibrate. You can't well, we're going to go to halfway, or we can't really do that. So, well, no. Set a big, fat, huge, monstrous objective. Then you can figure out why. I think it taps an essence that people want to go on a journey, and they'll support you in it too.
So in that regard, right, Mayor Giuliani, we will have, what was it, the safest city in America, some of that nature, right? Whose hidden agenda was tapped? Was it Mayor Giuliani's hidden agenda, or was it the people of New York? That's
really interesting. As I deconstructed that experience, having sat 2 years before the election around that conference table in his law office, literally, we thought long and hard about the citizen of the city of New York. Was there a constituency that shared a hidden agenda, if you will? Now, we didn't use those terms, but what we concluded was, I'm tired of listening to all the nonsense. I want somebody to do this. I'm terrified of leaving my apartment and not knowing whether I'm going to get mugged. And everybody talks the talk, blah, 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 blah. And that connects with his core. His core was a fearless man who was not afraid to take it on. Whereas others before had said, you know what, you can't govern this city. It is what it is. We just have to learn to live with it. And he refused to accept that. And that's where the connection came. And I think that's the important thing of the hidden agenda, is it's not only having the emotional, the empathy and generosity, if you will, to understand what's in someone's heart, but it's connecting yourself to it. That's why they hire you. Not just because you understood, because they went, where have you been all my life? You get it. And then when they pull that lever, they're saying, Rudy gets it.